Hi everyone, greetings from Montreal. My name is Eddie Nolan. I'd like to take a few minutes and speak about some of my experiences on this, our 30th anniversary of the Terry Fox Run. Going back around April 12th of this year, I decided to pay tribute to Terry by running a marathon down through one of the busiest streets in Montreal, Sherbrooke Street, 13.1 miles out and 13.1 miles back. It was a great experience. I had a few people from the foundation, from the office, our provincial officer in Quebec, helped me out, followed me along, bringing me water, etc. And it was just really nice. I felt really privileged and honored to be able to do such a thing, being such an important anniversary. It's kind of nice. We also had some media coverage in Montreal, but for a change, it was really nice to see them out there and give us a hand to promote the run this year. So basically, after that, that was in around April 12th, I believe, was the same day, 30th anniversary. And coming back to work around August, the end of August, when all the children came back to school, we only had about 2 weeks to get moving on our Terry Fox Run, our school run, which was going to be our 9th run this year. So everything was kind of hustle and bustle, and what I did was I did my usual thing. I asked the teachers, can you please help me out? And I went from classroom to classroom to speak to the children. And as usual, I mean, I go to kindergarten classes, and it doesn't get any better than this. The kindergarten kids, whatever they talk about, you know, kindergarten this year, it's not like the kids from last year, grade 1, 2, this is kindergarten, so they're all new children. So what I had to do was sit with the teacher and give them a little video on Terry Fox and the story. And to my amazement, when I went back to see them, and every child had drew a picture of Terry Fox, like something like this, where you see Terry's leg being different, and the children had all different, and I let each child explain to me what it meant to him, Terry Fox. And you know, one of the young guys would show me little blue dots and little red dots and black lines, and he said, you know, Mr. Reddy, Terry Fox ran in the rain and in the snow and in the wind. And I said, really? I said, boy, you really paid attention to that. And he said, you know, the money we're getting, the doctors are going to find medicines where people won't be sick. So like I was saying, you know, just getting out of the kindergartens and hearing the kids tell their stories, and each child being able to explain his picture to me, I found it so rewarding and so important, because this is our next generation of kids, and these are the kids that are going to be our next Terry Foxers. So basically from there, after that, the kindergartens are kind of, I started to get ready for our Montreal run, which is coming up very, very quickly also. And so I got kind of psyched up for that and had to get myself in shape to get up and do that 10K, because it's been a while since I've been running. And the organization this year and the volunteers and like everything went so well. And I mean, the crowd we had up there, I think it was one of our best years. It was absolutely brilliant. I mean, we had media attention, we had a lot of things going on. There was a young kid up there, I remember, had a lemonade stand, raised over $1,000. His family and himself had come riding I think they were like tricycles or whatever, I'm not sure what they were, unicycles. And it just, you know, it's so great to be able to interact with so many different people. There was another woman up there and her husband, and I noticed they had on black shirts with Lucas on the back. They'd lost their son of 20, just a 20-year-old son. And I mean, you know, there's times up there where we get together, and being the 30th anniversary was very special, but every year is special. We lose loved ones all year long, and people, you know, are still getting cancer. We're putting up the fight, we're raising the dollars, and things are being done. So I'm kind of very, very pleased to be part of all this. And after the success of the Montreal run, I just felt, okay, now we had another week off, and then it was the run with my kids in the school. Because I go out and I run with all the children in the school, and I find that very inspiring also. And to be able to go out with the kindergarten kids and ask them who we're running for, and they're all yelling Terry Fox, and I tell them, give me a T, give me an E, give me an R. And they follow through, and it's like, it's just, I don't know, it's like winning the lotto for me, personally. I feel very, very good about it. So, I mean, after my run with the kids in the school here, which was near the end of September, there was a little article about our run in the newspaper, and a friend of mine had told his son that he knew me. There was a picture of me in the newspaper. He told his son. So he says, maybe I can ask him if he'll come to your school and do a Terry Fox run with you guys. So little did I know, the young lad went to his school, told all his friends that his dad's friend was coming to run in his school and do a Terry Fox with them. So I said, I felt kind of like, okay, you know, I was jammed in there, and he phoned me up and said, please, can you help me out? And I said, for sure, I'll go over. And I'll tell you, I was a little leery, because I was asked to speak to about 300 school children, you know, from kindergarten to grade 6, and it was a little nerve-wracking, but I said, you know, they're kids. Let's say what it is. And I found it, oh God, I mean, the parents, the involvement there. It was pouring rain outside, so we took over the gym. We ran in the gym. Everything went so well. The kids listened well. You know, they asked questions about Terry Fox. Like one lad was asking me, a young fella, he says, did you know Terry Fox? I said, no. He said, did you see him? I said, well, I saw him on television. He said, well, how do you know so much about Terry Fox then? I said, do you have a library? You see? So it was kind of like, I don't know what it is. It's just so special for me personally. And I truly enjoyed my day there. And now kind of like, everything's so new to me with this online pledges and everything else. We've got a few people at the foundation that really helped me out, Roberto and everybody that's hanging around there. And I mean, because I'm kind of like, as I say many times on my Facebook entries, I'm a computer almost illiterate, you know, but I'm learning, so that's the main thing. And what a response this year online is. I think it was such a great thing, whoever set up the online program, because I found it so effective this year. I mean, I never thought in my wildest dreams online I'd raise $7,220. I said, you know, like I was hoping for close to $3,000 at my best. And lo and behold, a friend who I also stated a while back had lost his wife to cancer and pledged over $1,000 at one point. And so I kept upping my goal. So I mean, and then on the pledge sheets alone in the school, I corner all the teachers. Everyone's got to support me, otherwise, you know, if they need me, you might have trouble finding me. So it's kind of a little bit of black now, but it works. So I mean, just on that, I raised about $10,000. So I was pretty happy. But at the time, I didn't realize we were going to raise that much money. So we'd set our goal with a big Terry Fox poster up near my office at about $15,000. And lo and behold, we raised a little over $22,000, which now in 9 years has brought our total to like $171,000. So I'm like absolutely thrilled with that. And you know, now learning a little bit about this Terry Fox Facebook page. I mean, I have had emails back and forth with Glenn Vogelsang, who has been so helpful. I mean, you know, like I explained to him, you know, he said, well, just do this, do that. I said, Glenn, I'm useless, please, you know, just kind of help me out. And I mean, the stories I've been reading on Facebook from countries far away, and from our own little Canadian kids, Connor, Tyler, the names I've just seen recently, are so inspiring to see these young kids get involved the way they're doing. And I mean, through Facebook, Glenina Betancourt, Debbie Laurie, Sean Hayter, Alistair, Lewis Carlin, Bob from Holland. I'm meeting all kinds of people, talking to all kinds of people, and we're all in this together. I feel like, you know, here I was, very honored to receive a 30-year participation certificate. It was very, very important to me. I thought it was so neat. But I said, you know, I met a young fella up in Beaver Lake on Mount Royal when we had our Terry Fox run up there. And the young lad came and showed me his certificate. I think he had about 5 or 10 spaces on the new ones now, I'm not sure. But he had 3 or 4 stickers. And I said, hey pal, make me a promise, make sure you can fill them all for me. Will you do that? And he said, you betcha. You know, so I said to myself, this is what it's all about. I mean, I see a new face up in Mount Royal, or a new face in a school run. I feel it's just important as having a 30-year participant. You know what I mean? The first-year Terry Foxer is just as equal, just as important. We're all in this together as a unit. We're all fighting the same cause. You know, so, I mean, it's, we all make a difference. It's very important, you know. We all make a difference. We all honor Terry. We fight Terry's fight, you know. So, I guess right now I can only say, you know, I truly feel honored to be able to do my part for cancer research and the Terry Fox Foundation, and at the same time letting the whole world know how proud we are of our national treasure, Terry Fox. Okay, so, oh, by the way, all the volunteers at our office, I'd like to really thank all our guys in our provincial office here in Montreal. Tremendous, tremendous work. Anytime I needed anything, anytime I had to pick up the phone, Roberto was always there for me. Peter was always there, Victor, Nilmini, Ellen, Elena, Howen, Emily. I mean, what a crew. I mean, no matter what I needed, which was most of the time something, somebody was always there to answer me. When I needed computer help, like I said, totally out of the picture when it comes to computers, but the crew was there for me through the whole time, and looking forward to working with the same crew hopefully in 2011. In closing, I'd like to say thank you, Terry Fox, for taking us on this magical journey called the Marathon of Hope. And finally, I'd like to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, and I'm really looking forward to keeping Terry's dream alive in 2011. Go Canada.